compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 25 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get the first swing today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs. Two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other. Both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Keeping it on the ground here. Both these teams tell us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. I love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a play.
Breaks free with room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So Oregon's offense out there for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. Problem is, you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Washington. Looking downfield. He's got a receiver wide open here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. The back's got it. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Set up with the PAT. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Davis. And he's brought down at the 12. That's before field position to start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss,
he's in the clear. He's at the 50. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
The completion sets up a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Defense is coming after him. He'll be tackled. Have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Back to pass. It's Washington. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
So early contact for the defense. It'll push the ball up 5 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
He runs out of bounds at the 47. And that's good enough for a first down.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Michigan 10, Oregon 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep on the scramble. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try the ground game here. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags with the throw. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Washington. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down right at the 20.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Bootleg looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He lets it rip. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He can go. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. He steps out short of the end zone at the 7. But what a play.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Back to pass. It's Washington. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the extra point is good. Makes it a 21-17 game. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff to the back. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They're going to run it. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial third down play right here. QB keeps it himself.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line who's able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Washington. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and another incompletion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. 6 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Defender sitting back in zone, eyes on the football, bats that ball down, headed for the in-breaking receiver. That's just really good discipline by that secondary.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The returner is brought down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Looking to throw. It's Washington. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Hold. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he drops back in the gun. And this pass is caught. He's swarmed by the defense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. A completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Gets the 1st and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the 2nd half.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the 2nd half, working with a lead.
first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Scanning the field. It's Washington. On the run here. Lets it go. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Encroachment defense.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. First and goal.
Football 7. Football 7. 4.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Trying to come over the sneak. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. They keep him off balance with a run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Catch made in space. Look out. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quick throw. The catch is made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, The defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Personal foul gives the... fresh set of downs. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Off the play fake on first down. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Proctor. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Wolverines come to the line with first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. Could take it all the way. And as we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pop pass on the jet sweep.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Breaks free. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Washington. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And looking for a big play here. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And they'll use the ground game here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Grab down the middle. It's Proctor. And he'll get their 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. The Wolverines churn out another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
He hands it off from the gun. As the 1st down is still going. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Michigan. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play.
And they've got him behind the line. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. To the air, it's Washington. Short throw complete to the tight end. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands, it's Barnett. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now, 1st down in the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down, so the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Back to throw. It's Washington. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Proctor. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He breaks free. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's a short completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Quarterback operating an empty set. On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. And the Wolverines begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Ducks. Pick six could be a game changer.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On first down, it's play action. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The ball is caught. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth.
Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been